So I'm Abby. I'm going to be sharing my story with you guys, kind of talking about what my life was like before Christ, and then kind of how it led up to that choice, and then I guess how it is now and how I use the pain through that process. My life until I was like 9-ish years old was pretty good. I grew up in a Christian home, went to Sunday school every weekend, obeyed my parents, was fed, sheltered, and cared for. There weren't any like really substantial issues. When I was 9, my mom left my dad, and me and my siblings went with her, I guess. So yeah, that was kind of when things started going down a little bit. I guess, yeah, after our family relationship kind of disintegrated, yeah, that's kind of when it started really going down. Towards grade 6 and 7, I stopped visiting my dad as much too, because before we were all visiting every second weekend, and he was like the best influence in my life. But yeah, then I stopped visiting, and I didn't really have any good influences. By the end of grade 7, I was quite into drugs. Throughout grade 8, I progressively got more into drugs and alcohol, and by grade 9, I was almost to the point of expulsion from school. In the first few months of grade 9, I was caught with drug possession and suspended. My mom started making me go to ADAC meetings throughout that time period. If you don't know what ADAC is, it's like addiction, drug, alcohol, counseling. I don't know, I might have got that wrong, but it's like for drug addicts and stuff. She was making me go to counseling too. That was fun. Yeah, but I don't know, that didn't really faze me. It wasn't really, I didn't really care. In the 3rd month of grade 9, my mom kicked me out of her house, and that's when I went to go live at my dad's house. Yeah, that was probably one of the hardest things too. I'm going to be really sappy and embarrass my brother there. Leaving my siblings was probably the hardest thing I had to do. Yeah. So I spent 3 months with my dad, a couple hours out of Edmonton, because he was working away from Edmonton at the time. And after 3 months, God did something I can't even explain. And somehow Joe and Grace and my older sister Sarah were living at his house too, and that was awesome. But my sister went back to go live at my mom's after a little while, but it was still awesome. Okay. Then a few months after that, I was doing pretty good. I was staying away from drugs. My dad was teaching me a lot, but my heart still wasn't transformed. The summer came around, and I made the mistake of kind of hanging out with some of the people I shouldn't have been hanging out with again, and I ended up getting into drugs. I did cocaine again that one day, and yeah, that was the last time. Yeah, I felt really guilty about it, and I think that's when God knew I was truly kind of sick of myself and ready to change. In the same summer, after I messed up, I went to Bible college, or no, not Bible college, Bible camp in Grand Prairie, and I heard about really living surrendered to God and living by His strength, and I don't know, I guess I just felt hopeless, and that was like a refreshment, I guess. Sorry. So He instilled that change in me, and He gave me the power and was my strength. I've been clean of drugs since then. That's been I think 2 years. I don't know. Yeah, I don't struggle with it anymore. I don't even have the desire to do them again. So he completely changed my desires. The pain I experienced, I guess like I lost a lot of friends when I stopped doing drugs, but yeah, that's not a big deal, I don't think. Because I gained the best friend of all. Cheesy joke. Yeah, and I don't know, he used a lot of the pain that I went through, and I'm glad he did, because I don't know, it seems like a light affliction compared to like what I could be in right now. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, so.